Alright, there's old Sipsy opening up this area so we'll be able to get down there. That's where that coal fell, I think, or maybe it didn't fall. Well, the coal's not going to be a problem. As soon as we have the torches, we can build as many mine carts as we want. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, they're all over here. I'm hearing an awful lot of fighting. It must be here. Where are we? Level 4. Hi, Pyewacket. Daddy's still playing a silly game. What a silly daddy. Alright, after this, we're going to go ahead and rest again. Let them get food built up. And rest again. I think that'll be enough coal to make the mine carts they need. And after that, all this stuff should just... Well, when we get down some level, we're going to need more copper, but, you know, there's only so much you can do with what you got. I can't put another cart there or there. I have to go down a level. Need to kind of look around. I'm surprised they didn't find more copper than that, because you need copper for all the ITE items. Kind of funny after all that worry about iron that we should run into a problem on copper. I think that, now that's copper, but Lord, it's, yeah, it's all the way in the corner of the map. Yeah, it's down by the jungle. That does us no good. They had starved before they got it back to us. Alright, what's happening up in the village? Did we ever get our... we could build a couple more weapons chests and stuff. Oh, I was going to do copper here and I never got back to it. Okay, that's cool. We can get to it now. So that's for the ITE forge. If we've got iron, another ITE forge would be a... Oops, wrong thing. Another IT... Nope, don't have it. I don't think there's any... Yeah, we're using what we've got. The only other thing is to go down, and we're talking level... That's on this... Or I don't know if that's below it or not. Whatever. Yeah, that's on this iron, so what we need is to be down deeper, so that'll just have to wait a bit. Okay, we've got kind of a ton of food here. We've got 39 bread. What? I've never had this many people, and the option it gives you for build-ups is just unbelievable. The guard thing, I'm going to wait until we've, I'm not certain when I'm going to even worry about doing the rest of level 4. I think when we get into level 6, when we start getting the hobgoblins, I'll worry more about that. What I'm thinking about doing is going for some more happiness here. And I've got a cat on my computer, so that's kind of a little bit inconvenient. He says he's not inconvenient. He's being an a-hole. Okay, that's not a problem. Let me get my keyboard from him. Yeah, flip your tail at me, you little asshole. Alright, I had the mills off for a while, so let's just turn on one. I don't think the 8's going to matter too much. Eggs, I had cranks, so let's crank that down. Okay. Yes, I love the kitty. I'm going to cut. This is one reason I cranked this. And we'll crank that back down. Well, we don't need to crank it too far because they're not going to go through if they go through 19 loaves of bread, I'm going to be severely pissed at this mechanism. Okay, we could I'm not sure we're doing ourselves any favors with pies anymore. Piewacket is also the nickname. My cat's Piewacket, so he's Pie. So he's sensitive to that name. I'm going to leave the cooks at the same thing and change the butchering. The omelet's the same thing. Without the eggs, they can't do them. Same thing with meat pies, actually. So let's just change basically butchering and baking, and then I'll have to fix butchering and baking. Okay, there's one other thing. I set some pars for yellow for the roofs. Did I go with yellow? Yeah. Did I go with yellow? I guess I must have. I got yellow I'm looking at. Yeah, we decided on yellow. Okay, I'm going to have them start doing all colors, but I'm going to make a stockpile. I might cut into this mountain because see, there's mountain above this stockpile. And there's mountain above these personal rooms. I hope they'll work. If not, it will be depressing. I'm going to go ahead and do a save just for some reason those rooms don't work. Because this takes a good long time to take place. Now I'm not even going to start the we got what, 7 people here. I'm not going to start the badger fights until we get some more people. And I think we got quite a few badgers now, and there might be some over here. Now see, people are heading over here, or I thought they were, because I cut back on some of those pars. I haven't done this decorative stuff. It's kind of the man with the rain that's leaking because it's raining, and once it's raining, the roof stops raining. He can fix it. It's not raining anymore, so the roof doesn't need to be fixed. And I forget about this until I start to kick happiness. Okay. And what I need to do is go ahead and do the other happy items there, extend this balcony and do them here. And I really hope this balcony works 3 deep. Alright, we've got a clue. It seemed to me it was about 25 to 30. And if you'll recall, I said I was going to try to get 40 or 50 people. So if we get 4 people, the game's over. No, I'm going to keep with it and see what we can do. We haven't roofed or built walls. I don't know. It's the copper and I thought we were sent for a blue badger. The copper is really important. All the ITEs except Spiderite. Spiderite needs iron, but all the other ones need copper. The ones I've seen anyway need copper to be made into weapons and armor. And when there's a siege, your critters that come are not... God, he's going for it in his hands. The critters are not picky. What they do is they come in like your migrants do at a quote-unquote map edge, and they spread out and attack every townie they can get their hands on, and they can go through, I guess, doors and climb ladders and the whole bit. So I don't know if they can go through doors. I think they can. I'm sure. Well, I don't know. It says animals can't, but I don't think monsters are animals. But you know, we haven't really been losing a lot of people even in the dungeons, and I've been pretty liberal about what they've been. At some point, we're coming up close when I started having people starve in hallways. And what that was, they'll eat something like bread with a 75% fill, and there's a badger in the king's lap. And they'll run off into the dungeon, and they'll walk so far that they starve to death. But they can also be all the way full and they'll starve to death. They'll just start off on a mission when they're like, there was one guy that mentioned that his seemed to like to start on missions when it was time to eat. And they'll have something right in front of them and go someplace else to get the identical item. So, however, it seems like if you go for, I don't know yet, I haven't done it, but it makes sense to me if you do the higher fill food items, it's less likely to happen. And until they improve, I think there ought to be a mechanism that they do not walk so far from the food that they starve to death. I don't know, that sounds pretty basic to me. Okay, 16, 37, 37, 93, and 63. Now, these were the guys we made soldier. Well, and I think the better weapons and stuff, I haven't seen any forum posts about that. It seemed to me the better armed and equipped they were, the happier they were. Because I had assumed it was because they were soldiers, but they stayed that way. So maybe we need to kick everybody up out of this wood. Well, there's a 97 and, yeah, 99. These must be the people in the arena. Who is this? This is Arthur Tourlaville. Yeah, there he is. All right, so so it's kicked him up to 90. So that should definitely bring up your average, but we keep having people bugger off somewhere. Oh shit, a bunch of them just buggered off. The hell did they go do? I don't have a clue. Where are we? We could just shut down food completely. See, if you have to do this, I don't know, it seems to me there ought to be like you shouldn't have to micromanage doing it. It should be one button or so. Well, if they don't have it, they can't make it, so it should be shut down now. I don't know what the hell else they're going to do. I hate to get rid of every goddamn command that's in the whole thing. Damn it. I mean, I know the one guy went off to do the badger. Maybe they're going to eat. Alright, they're headed back. I don't know. It sure seems to be it must keep going up because it seems to me if it was, yeah, there's a lot of hundreds in here. Unless they're not buying those underground rooms as rooms. Well, there's an empty regular room. I don't know. Oh, there it went up. It went up 2 for all that shit. Pardon my French. Well, there you go. Eat Alright, this time let's go ahead and do our caravan and just go straight back to it. Okay. Now, all this stuff we can make, I'm not buying. Not sure about the feathers, and we can sell the hat that goes in. Not sure about unifallow hide. I don't think there's any. We don't need iron. Need flint, snow, coal, stone. Some of this stuff looks really familiar. It's nothing we can do with 1 silver, but you know, we'll get another one. That crap is probably down in the dungeons. The gels make supposedly the fastest roads in the game. There, we've got all this money and we've got the gold and the silver for free. I'm going to make another gold mace, I think. Okay, that shouldn't take long, and we'll try just going right back to it. Oh, we need to know where these guys are. Alright, where the hell are they? They should be going up this way, I think. Now watch them walk through that carnivorous. Watch them walk through that carnivorous plant. My voice is giving out on me. Yep, just big as crap. You just got to do it, don't you? Yep, right through it. I ain't buying it. I think it stuns them too, so it can finish eating them. Boy, that was a lot for two people. Now, what rooms are they taking? I wish, yeah, if they take those rooms, then they're fine. Alright, we need them to equip.